Good morning from Key West, Florida. My name's Key West Chris. Drinking a little coffee out of my longitudes and latitudes cup. As you can see, it's a beautiful day outside here at the Conch Rock Shanty. It's 79 degrees, and for those of you who don't live in the United States, that translates to 26 degrees Celsius. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to play my song, Sailing. If you're looking for a song that's going to have everybody jumping up and hollering, or maybe swaying back and forth, this is not the song. This song is more for escapism. That's what it is. It's complete escapism. And I'm doing this video mostly for all my friends who live in climates that are not like the one we have here. Particularly in the wintertime. There's going to come times where you're just going to want to just get away from the winter, and maybe you can't because you have to go to work the next day. What this song is for is just at nighttime, you want to get away from it, you're tired of winter, go into a room, close the curtains, close the door, get in your own little world, and picture yourself down here in the Keys, perhaps out on a boat. We have 3,000 islands here in the Florida Keys. Only about roughly around 50 are occupied. The rest are just sitting, you'll see them when you're driving down. They're all going to be, if you're driving through the Keys going south, you're going to see all these keys out to the right, and they go out for, I think, about 60 miles over towards the west coast of Florida, throughout the Florida Bay. But picture yourself just out there on a boat, and you've gone up to some random key, and there's a beautiful warm breeze blowing. The boat has an easy rock to it. Seagulls, pelicans are flying around. Cormorants, you see a cormorant dive into the water, then he's gone for 30 seconds and he pops up a quarter mile away. But that's the environment that you want to be in. Just something that's completely relaxed, and you're just in that island. You're just nosed into the sand. It's one of the lyrics in the song. Okay, one of the things about this song, which it does, is it modulates. And it's kind of an interesting song because the way it modulates is considerably different than anything else I've ever heard. Modulating, for those who don't know what it is, means it changes key. A song that everybody seems to know that changes key would be Bobby McGee, and with Bobby McGee, from the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun. That song modulated right there. It went from the key of G to the key of A. You could hear it step up. Usually when songs modulate, it does it like that. They'll just go, they'll step up to, or maybe step down. Usually it's step up, but whatever. But it'll change key and it stays in that key for the rest of the song. The curious thing about Sailing is structurally it's kind of unique in a couple of ways. The song, see if I can talk. The song is in the key of D. You know how to play a D. Okay. G and A. Those are the three main chords in the key of D. They're easy chords for everyone to play. What I use, however, is I use a D6, and how you do a D6 is make your D chord, take your ring finger off, and there you have a D6, okay? So the B string's ringing free. Just, there's a D, there's a D6, easy to play, okay? The other thing that is really unique about this song, like I say, it changes keys. I don't know how many times it changes keys, but it changes keys in every single progression, which is pretty unique as far as I know. But just that's what worked for the song when I wrote it. It starts off in the key of B flat, which sounds kind of difficult, but it's not really. And I'll show you what you do. It starts off with the riff. There's the B flat. It's a B flat 6th with an added 9th. Sounds really sophisticated, easy to play. Take your thumb, put it over your E string and your A string on the first fret. Take your index finger, put it over the B string and the E string, first fret, leave the D string and the G string open, and there you have a B flat 6 with an added ninth. It's a beautiful chord. You'll see me using that chord in a lot of different songs. It might not be a B flat 6 added ninth, it might be a G6 added ninth, or up there. But whatever. In this song, we're using it as a B flat, and this inversion is the easiest of all the ones to play, the B flat 6 with an added ninth, because you don't have to do the bar. So it's an easy song to play. All right. So the song is going. You have the D. You have the. Well, let me play you the verse of it. There's B flat 6 added ninth. Now it changes key to D. That D6 changes again key back to B flat, and then back to D. That right there was in verse, but you can see it's changing key every time it goes to that B flat. It changes back again to the D, key of D when it goes to the D. So again, I'm not going to bother counting because it's just too stupid. I'd be here all day counting the amount of modulations or key changes that this song has. But that's what it does. Okay, so the bridge. Let's go to the bridge. A lot of people have seen that I use a lot of chords that I'll come up with for complete different voicings because I want to sound like myself. I don't sound like anybody else. You listen to my chords, a lot of my songs with my chords in it, and they're chords that other people don't use, or they might be variations that they don't use, and that's what we're doing here. A lot of people will use a major seventh. That's fairly common. The way I'm playing it in this one is I'm looking for kind of a mysterious sound. So what I have is I have a G major seventh, but it's not a full G major seventh. What we have is you make a G chord. Don't even bother with the high end. Let's just focus on the low end. All right. So you have your G chord, just on the low end. Leave the other, and with your pinky, go to your D string to the 4th fret, 1 fret above your expression finger. So it's 1 fret up, and there's the G major seventh. When Danny and I play it, she's playing backup, and she plays that G major seventh. Then it goes back to the A. But being as on the lead guitar, mine's the one that's, she's doing a backup, so she's adding some background color to what I'm playing. Mine is the main thing. So when you learn to play it, this is the best way to do it. And when you play this, when you play that G major seventh, what you're going to do is you're just going to hit the low strings. Maximum you want to hit, is the G. If you really want to push it, you can hit the B. Do not hit the high E string, which is open, because it'll screw the chord up. But there you go, right there. Say to A. That's it. So the way you'd be playing the bridge would be, and I'll call out the chords because it uses a regular G also. It goes G major seventh. Say A. G major seventh. Say G. Nothing could be A. Smooth and big. G major seventh. Say A. Through the keys and in the trade wind. Through the keys and in the trade wind. Okay, what chord is that? It's a complicated chord. It's an A11th without a fifth with an F sharp root. But it's it sounds really sophisticated, but don't worry about it. It's easy to play. Take your index finger and your expression finger, put them on the 2nd fret, on the B string, on the A string and the E string below, and then let the D string ring, and then on the 2nd fret, you have your ring finger and your pinky on your G string and your B string. You can also, for the regular parts of the song, which is, you can also let the high E ring on that one if you want to. So that's what that one is. So let me play a verse of the song now that we've gone over it all, and we can take it from there. Again, it's going to start off with that thing. It has a feeling that it's going to be an F when we do the riff, but it's a B flat 6 out of 9. It's a little tricky. D6. Afternoon, and I headed on down to Key West Bay, and I hoisted the sails, and I'll find our way. You know I'm looking at a peaceful night, and I'll be granted, the song has 3 verses and we do the chorus twice, but that's how you play it. There's no tricks after that. If you want, if you're playing it with a band, you can have somebody do a solo. But that's it. It's actually, you have these sophisticated sounding chords, but they're really easy to play, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoy it. Like I say, when the doldrums of winter come, just close the curtains, close the door, close your eyes, play that song, and you'll be on that boat down here in the Keys with the light breeze blowing, the sun, the birds, everything. And if you'd like to hear the song, have the song, you can find me on iTunes, CD Baby, CD Universe. Search Key West Chris, and you'll see it's on the album Shanghai Marooned in Key West. Things could be worse. The song itself sells for 99 cents. Feel free to buy the whole album. It's I think it's $9.99 if I'm not mistaken. Help me out. I gotta pay for this place. Beautiful day. I need help. Support me. Thank you so much, and all the best from Key West.